I'm attorney Nick Alcock. I'd like to speak a little bit about DUI and the practice of DUI law. So there are a ton of attorneys out there that practice DUI law. It is one of those things that seems like everybody does. It's one of those things that is kind of a mystery to people. It's like, well, what can a DUI attorney really do? You know, I was driving, I was definitely over legal limit. They took my blood and lo and behold, I'm over legal limit. So what's going to happen? Essentially, with DUI law, there are three different ways that a lawyer can help you. And all those ways, I think, are enormously valuable if they're done correctly. One is that, believe it or not, you can actually win a DUI case where at the outset it looks like there's no possible way to win this case. And the way you win it typically is before the trial even happens. So police officers, believe it or not, are human beings, and they make mistakes and they don't follow procedures, they don't follow protocol. They arrest people without reasonable suspicion or stop them without reasonable suspicion. They arrest people without probable cause. They fail to document chain of custody on the blood. They make mistakes. They get arrested themselves. They get sent off to Iraq. Things happen to these cases before they even go to court, and it can radically alter the landscape of what will happen to you. So a good attorney will look into the case and absolutely unwind everything, looking for not the needle in the haystack, because we know what we're looking for. It's not really super complicated, but we can find the ways to make at least the prosecutor sweat, go to court, file a motion, try to knock this thing out of the park before it even gets in front of a jury. Okay, then there are many times a mistake is made, and the mistake is a serious mistake, but not significant enough for the judge to throw that case out. Then you take that case in front of the jury and you say, jury, you have this unbelievable obligation, you have this incredible power, and you have a sworn duty. And that duty is to look at this case through one simple lens. It's called the absolute certainty, okay? The certainty beyond a reasonable doubt. All right, now if I say that in court, the prosecutor's going to get up and they're going to object. They're going to say, well, it's not absolute certainty, but it's proof beyond a reasonable doubt. That is being reasonably certain that you are guilty of this crime. And if a mistake was made, for example, maybe a simple mistake, if they put the wrong name, they cut and paste something and the wrong names in the police report, there are juries out there that will not convict because of a mistake like that, because they know that they're held to this incredible burden. So it is a beautiful thing that in this country that you're entitled to a trial by jury. And it is a beautiful thing that you can get in front of a jury on these more serious DUIs, and you can argue that the police officer made this mistake, and as a consequence, the case should be dismissed. And that is something that, believe me, a good attorney can exploit. Finally, you're probably wondering what the heck is going to happen in court, and you don't want to get a raw deal. And I think everyone has kind of heard the story about the guy who went to court and he got the book thrown at him and he got the raw deal. Yes, he pled guilty, but what he pled to is like, and you kind of know it. There are ways to take a case where you are guilty, negotiate a very favorable plea offer that makes sense for everybody, and you take it and you get the hell out of the court. So there are ways to work out cases where it's terrible, you're looking at a ton of time, finesse it, massage it, try to get a plea that is reasonable. Obviously, it doesn't happen in every single case. Obviously, there's no slam dunk here. But it is one of the things that a good attorney always bears in mind, that there may be a way to get the case dismissed, there may be a way to win the case in front of the jury, and there may be a way to take your crime and convert it into something that's better. So those are the things that we look for at Alcock & Associates. If you've been arrested for DUI, you want a very aggressive DUI attorney to tear your case apart, put it back together again. Well, that's what we do. 602-989-5000, 602-989-5000. My name is Nick Alcock. I'm the owner of Alcock & Associates. Give us a call. Let's talk DUI. Thanks so much.